Alright, so as many of y'all know, I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan.
I'm a big fan of.
They didn't exactly do what I wanted them to do yesterday.
Chip game. It is good! The Packers are moving on!
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So as a bet that I had with one of the members here at the gym, we had 1,000 push-ups on the line. So I'm gonna try to do 5 sets of 10, so it's 100 push-ups. 5 sets of 10, so it's 100 push-ups.
5 sets of 10, so it's 100 push-ups.
I started out trying to do 5 sets of 20 push-ups, and I learned very quickly, first of all, that my math is terrible. So I'm not really good at that. I didn't really do too well in that part of school. I was better at the whole PE part. But after that, I learned that the 5 sets of 20 was going to be extremely hard. I only got through, I think, maybe like 160 before it started getting hard. After that, I decided to switch to doing sets of 10. Yeah, I started out around, I think around 10:30 was the first set. Then I did each hour, I tried to do another 100. And I think in the last set, I started like set 900 at around 7, and then I did the last set to get to 1,000 around 7:30. Oh, those hand grips. Basically, because I knew I was going to be doing 1,000 push-ups, I figured that my wrists were going to get really tired as I do that. I found that, when I have my hands in a regular push-up position, that I start to get some wrist pain. So this kind of helps keep them in a more neutral position. So it helped me out. Since I was going to be doing so many, I knew that it was going to fatigue faster than normal. So it helped me out. Right after I got to about 300, I learned that if I alternated between doing close grip and wide grip, it would help with the muscle fatigue. So that helped out a lot once I started doing it with that method. In the morning, it was a little cool in the morning. That's why you'll see that I actually go through a wardrobe change. It's not because I wanted to look fancier as the day went on. It's because, first of all, I started sweating in the long sleeves and the pants, so I took that off, and then I did my workout in a different shirt, and then finally had a different shirt at the very end. So I know some people are gonna think that maybe I did it over the course of multiple days because I changed, but definitely it was all on the same day. So we had we had some earlier in the day. It was kind of boring. It was just kind of after I did my morning sessions with some people, it was just kind of me doing my push-ups. So it was a little boring. But once more people started coming into the gym, it actually helped the time pass along because I guess more people being there kind of helped me out a little bit. Oh, by 500, I was already exhausted. I started feeling it at 200. I got through the first set of 100 fairly easily, and then I waited about 45 minutes before I did the next set, and I was exhausted already. So, the game was, if you look at it objectively, it was a really good game. I know that for most of the fans of the NFL, that especially around me, because most of the fans here are Texans fans, their team had already lost, so they were just watching a game that didn't have any position in. So from that standpoint, it was a great game. Definitely, we had good scoring drives from both teams. Like I mentioned in the actual video, I feel like maybe the refs got a little too involved in the game, maybe changed up some stuff that, I guess some of the calls were merited. Some of them were a little debatable if you ask me, but oh well. You always want your team to win, and when they don't, you're upset. But I can't imagine what they're going through. Spending all the hours that they go through training and practicing for that, and then to have it end in one game. It's definitely a lot to take in, but it was a good game in the end. That field goal, man, I definitely thought that last field goal was going to tail off and let us go into overtime, but somehow it moved back in, and they won the game, so that's the end of that.
I'm having to do 1,000 push-ups because my Cowboys lost, but I'm still a fan. I'm still going to root for them no matter what, no matter if they let me down. Even though they didn't let me down, I still believe in y'all. I think it was a bad rep.
Pass interference. Defense, number 42.
The two rookies that we got Dak Prescott and Zeke Elliott. So with them two being so young and coming out so strong on their first year, I think we're going to have a good, solid team for the next few years. So we'll just figure out what we need to change up to make sure that we're progressing and getting better, and we'll just go from there. Well, I appreciate you guys watching the video. I know it's always fun for y'all to watch me suffer through a tough workout. Stay tuned. We're always putting out new content. We're always getting new workouts for y'all to be able to follow along with us. So keep an eye out for what we have coming, and we'll hope to see y'all soon.
All right. That was awful.
I did
Next
10.
year, Lily did 10. Next year, we're coming back. We're gonna win the Super Bowl next year.
All right.
I'm doing this exact same bet again next year, but I won't have to do it because the Cowboys are gonna win.